What's up? This is Cedric Bradley. Welcome to my channel Backstage. We're about to get into the announcement a week ago that Rihanna will be opening the 2023 Super Bowl. But before we get into that jam, I would like to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so we can get into this. Let's go.
Music, fashion, inspiration, creativity, elevating your dreams to a lifestyle and beyond just an activity.
Hello, this is Cedric Bradley. Welcome back to my channel Backstage. We are about to get into the announcement a week ago that Rihanna will be opening the 2023 Super Bowl. This is quite an announcement because, it's been such a storm with the 2022 performance with Dr. Dre, Eminem, 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige, and Snoop Dogg. That was out of the ballpark, off the chart, hip-hop extravaganza that we've ever seen on the Super Bowl stage. So I think this is such a great setup for Rihanna to make a big impression. I'd be very interested to see what she does. It's really a transition time, I think, for the industry and the hip-hop industry as far as, owning that stage, which is, of course, to this year is very new. So she will have a chance to come in and, bring the house down if possible, if she can. I mean, it's very interesting because there are two sides of the coin for me. I am a Rihanna fan and I'm not really a big fan, so to say. I know I love her videos. I love her songs. She's some of the best pop songs ever written. So that being said, I don't really follow her as a live performer. I don't know many performances of her work as a live performer. I just went back to research to watch her performance she did in 6 years ago at the MTV stage in Madison Square Garden. And I'll be very interested where she comes to the table with this. I mean, there has been so much work that she's done over the last 6 years, so much growth as far as her brand and her quality, also her performances as far as putting on a show. If you've seen the last Fenty show she's done, I've done a video on that, which I will link up here, and the staging for that was just stupid ridiculous. I mean, it was just game changing what she did as far as quality and inclusive and style and choreography and just changing the game of what, angles and staging and what she would stage on and the perspective of how they presented, choreography or a show in general. I mean, you couldn't tell where the show ended and where the choreography started as far as the actual presentation of the whole Fenty collection went. But I'll be very interested to find out, what is your viewpoint on it? I mean, what do you think of her as a live performer? That's really the tricky point for me. I went back and I did watch B's performance, her halftime show, and just watching, I mean, the mic never left her face. I mean, she is really a monster on the microphone, so that was clear that would be a given, that she would really come at you with all the vocals. And I think Rihanna has all the right hits to fit that time frame, to make the absolute perfect show, to give her a new audience, upgrade the audience that already knows her, and also really kind of sort of set a platform where she can go artistically from here as a live performer. Because I've seen her tour and I've seen bits and pieces, and I've always kind of sort of been in and out of the door with it. I'm kind of like, okay, yeah, I get it. But I've always been more appreciative of her music videos. She does such great music videos, and the tracks are always bangers, and sonically is always off the charts. So it'll be very interesting to see what tracks they bring to the table for this show. I mean, she has so many tracks that she can pull from. My pick, or my favorite tracks that I think that I would love to hear, would be Don't Stop the Music, Only Girl in the World, We Found Love, Where Have You Been? Where Have You Been is like that track alone needs to be in this show. Smoking Tracks. Also the staging that was done for that is really amazing. So hopefully they will use that track. And Disturbia. The video for Disturbia, the minute I saw that video, that was 10 years ago that they did Disturbia. I mean, you only have so many minutes, and I'm sure with all the featured guests that she will have on the show. I mean, she has so many collaborations that she's done. I think Drake, Kanye. If they can get all those people up there without no craziness going on, they could just set up this ball to roll on a whole nother level, because there's so many people who waiting to get on that stage. It is a very commercial stage. It's one of the biggest, it is the biggest stage in the industry, if you want to say. I mean, it's a stage that's covered all around the world. So it's bigger than the Grammys, it's bigger than the Tonys, it's bigger than the Emmys, it's bigger than the Oscars. So if you hold that stage, you got to come with your game, with your A game. So tell me what you think. What tracks do you think that she will present in this performance? What are your favorite tracks from Rihanna? And what do you think of her as a live performer? Because that's the most interesting part. I know she can hold a stage. This avenue in particular is very different because you want to present a sense of clarity as far as live standard goes. And I know I've seen a lot of the A gamers who have also been clicked, and I think it's also for technical reasons to make sure they don't have any dropouts if the sound is not there correctly in the beginning. If you know music and you know production and producing and you know how sound is, you can actually tell when those things happen. But it's respectable because it's a live event and you don't want any skip ups. You know, you don't want any accidents to happen. So let me know what you think. What you think she will bring, who will be the surprise guest, what track you think she might pull off. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and leave me a comment in the comment section, and we'll be back with another hit right after this. Booyah.